When you have one of the best chefs and party planners around willing to share his secrets from the kitchen, you listen. We are so fortunate today to learn some cooking tips from Jim Hagee at Chef's Market. Actually, we do that all year long, and you've got a great one for the holidays
I do
today.
have a great one. You know, a prime rib roast is to Christmas what a turkey is to Thanksgiving, and so it's not complete without that. So I'm going to show you how to do it. You know, one of the things that I've learned is that we have a lot of restaurants like steakhouses have real expensive ovens just to cook prime rib.
Right.
That cost thousands of dollars. This is a recipe that's going to be just as good as that, and you're going to do it in your home oven.
I love it. All right, show us how.
So what you want to do, obviously, you're going to start with a great piece of meat. And this prime rib has a beautiful amount of marbling. So if you go to your butcher, ask him to give you the bone-in prime rib, and ask him to split the bones off, and then to tie the bones back on for you. Now, if you feel comfortable, you could do that yourself. Also, you want to ask him to French the bones. See how the bones are cleaned up really nicely here? So that's real important to do that.
For a nice display when you're presenting it.
For a nice display. Now, we're going to season this really nicely with this butter rub, and I'm going to get your help with that.
Okay.
So we got butter, garlic, salt, pepper, thyme, oregano, and rosemary.
Don't throw the stuff.
And we're going to mix that up. You can mix it up with your hands, whatever you want to do. But that, we're going to rub that all over the prime rib.
Okay.
And by the way, I think that was a cup of butter you're going to put there. So we're going to move this out. And then I'm going to move this guy in. So this is a 4-bone rib. And we've taken that butter, and then you're just going to slather it all over the backside, underneath, put a little bit over here, and then the thing you're going to do after that is take salt. And when you think you've got enough salt, add more, because you just really want to have lots of salt to be on this. Now, you would have preheated your oven to 500 degrees.
500, okay.
Now, so to calculate how long to cook your rib, you're gonna calculate the number of pounds that you have. Like this one's a 7-pound rib.
Okay.
We're gonna cook it for 5 minutes, 5 minutes per pound, which is 35 minutes in the oven at 500 degrees.
And that'll give you kind of a nice rare look.
That'll give you a nice rare. You might cook it just a couple of minutes more if you wanted it to be a little bit more done than that. But then what you're gonna do is you're gonna turn the oven off after that 35 minutes, and the hardest part of this recipe is you're not going to open the oven. You're not going to let your husband,
it's so tempting.
If the guys are in the house, it's really tempting to open the oven, but you're going to let it set for 2 hours. So again, 5 minutes times the number of pounds, like this one that we showed in the bumper shot was 5 pounds. We cooked it 25 minutes.
Okay.
And then you're just going to hold it. It's easy as that.
And then you're just ready to serve.
And then you're ready to serve. One of the other tricks that we'll do is sometimes wrap the bones so that they don't burn. And then what you'll do is move this out, and this is also one of the best parts. You'll put this on the stove, add a little bit of red wine, and you'll add some beef stock to that, and you'll just reduce that down just a little bit. You don't want it to be gravy thickness, but you have a great au jus.
Oh, nice.
Now you can order these from us if you want, already seasoned, ready to pop in your oven. Leave them in there for the length of time we'll tell you. Or you could just order this, again, call your guys at your favorite meat market and they'll do it for you.
I love it. Well, wouldn't that be impressive on your holiday table? I think that looks delicious. Jim, thanks so much. We appreciate all you do for us all year long. So many great recipes.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays to you as well. All right, you can find lots of great food, by the way, over at Chef's Market if you don't want to cook. It's grab-and-go stuff. Jim and his amazing team are at Chef's Market on Conference Drive in Goodlettsville.